Hello, my name is Philip Drew, and I am a part-time PhD researcher at Cranfield, and I'm currently in my final year of my 6-year programme. I am a director at PwC, where I've been for the last 30 years, and prior to studying at Cranfield I did my MBA at Warwick and previously graduated in my first degree at Newcastle. Why I wanted to do a PhD, I'd been in PwC for a long time and had been doing my job for a long time, and internally was seen as an expert. And I wanted to go outside of the firm and really challenge my thinking and get people to get me to think of things more broadly. And my goodness, has Cranfield delivered on that. I've been challenged both in terms of what I knew and most particularly about what I didn't know. And I think before I came to Cranfield, I would be saying things to people internally and externally, speaking as an expert, and they tended to accept it coming from me. When you come into Cranfield and you make statements about things, people don't nod at you and accept it. They ask you questions like, why does that follow? Or why do you think that? Or have you got any evidence to support what you're saying? And it forces you to look at things in a very different way. Cranfield, a particular strength of Cranfield for me has been the whole diversity thing. I joined in a group of, I think there were 19 of us, and they came from all across the world. There were people who used to fly in from Germany. We had people from India, Thailand, Spain, Greece, Italy, all around the place. And I think that was important because of it made me think about things in a different way too. Because coming from different cultural backgrounds and different experiences, it wasn't only the diversity of the subjects that people were studying that was important, it was the diversity of how they looked at things. And I think all of that has really contributed to what has been a very rich experience for me. Now, doing a part-time PhD is not easy, and it takes a lot of time, and there will be periods along the way where work is just takes over and there's nothing much you can do about it. I've been very fortunate in that PwC's been very supportive. They've allowed me time to do what I need to do, mostly. And I think one of the reasons they've done that is because they can see some benefits for them. They can see me developing as a person, and they can see me coming at things in a different way, which I think is helpful to them. So I think the last thing I guess I'd say, and people do say this, and it may sound a bit hackneyed, am I a different person? Yeah, I'm a very different person. I was confident about my knowledge of all things. I thought I knew quite a lot about my own subject, and what the Cranfield PhD has taught me is to really look at things in a different way. And now I'm much more likely to challenge things, to get underneath things. And I think sometimes you think you're doing a PhD because you want to find the answer. And for me, it hasn't been about finding an answer. And I probably feel now that I having thought that I knew everything, I now understand I know nothing. And I haven't found the answer, but I guess what I have found is a way to ask more sensible and helpful questions.